Hello everyone, this is Alejandra Gomez with creatingwithali.com, and I am super excited to be here with you as I'm going to be having a class, or I'm going to be showing a class on how to use the Textured Floral bundle, which is this one, paired with, what is the name of the designer series paper? Let me bring it here. It's called the White Leaf Flowering, which is this one. So this one kind of coordinates with the ink colors from last year. And honestly, when I saw this paper, I immediately thought of the texture, this one, with the texture floral, which is this one. Hi, Nympha. I think that some of the flowers that are in the designer series paper are very similar. And some of the dies can also look a little bit similar to that. And I even think on the catalog, when you look at the catalog, I believe there is a section somewhere at the end where they're when they're showing the texture paste. I don't know, like the paste that we use to make texture. Anyway, that they use the dies. So I was like, oh yeah, so it kind of pairs it beautifully. So I thought, okay, maybe we should be trying those, because I think that was the intent. So give me a second as I get the set. But anyway, so we're gonna be doing that. So do you already have it? This is not a new set. I think it's been already 2 years. We still had it for 2 years now. But it's one of my favorites. I know I've used it in a past card club last year, I believe. So I'll show you those cards as well, because I found them. I was like, oh, let's just have them here so that you can see them. And also so you can see how you compare with anything else. You don't have to have that designer series paper, right? Hi, Gail. Let me also connect. This time I'm going to connect to my iPad, because my other cell phone, it's kind of not having, give me a second. It doesn't have, oh, I'm not even live. What up? Am I live here or what happened? I think I'm live, right? Because, yeah, I have comments. Hi, Kay. I don't know what the deal is. It's not showing that I am live on my iPad. So it might be hard. Oh, here it is. It's like, it might be hard for me to get comments today because I don't see them, right? And there we go. And let me see if I can get the comments. This is the first time I'm using the iPad for this, and I'm not liking it. I really don't. And they're so far out, and I see my face this big, and the comments are this little. So it's kind of crazy. Hi, Christina. Thanks so much for confirming that I am live here. Hi, Paula. Hi, Flo. So anyway, I don't think the iPad thing is going to work. Oh, hi, Chris from Australia. So anyway, so last week I couldn't do the Facebook Live because we had, we were getting ready for GASC, which is the Great American Convention, Scrapbook Convention, which was amazing, let me tell you. And I saw so many of you there, so thank you for being there, saying hello. I always appreciate when you say hello. Hi, Sharon. And so anyway, so I saw several of you, and we had a class, right? It was really cool. And we had a BOGO. But anyway, there were so many things that I needed to prep for it. And so I couldn't do the class. So anyway, but we're back on schedule. And so I'll share with you a few of the classes that I have. Hi, Linda, that I'm going to be having here in the next few weeks. So first of all, if you have seen the emails, I have a new Craft Alone. Hi, Angelique. Craft Alone card class, which the last day to sign up is Thursday. And so I put it away because I need to cut and prep everything for next Monday. I think next Monday I'm going to be mailing it or Tuesday. I think it's like right around that time frame, so that we can have the Facebook Live on July 9, and then we can craft together. I am in love with how it's coming up. This one features the Sea Turtle and the Sea Wishes bundle, and let me show you the cards here. They are all beautiful. I paired with the Country Wood, and look how beautiful the cards are, right? So I'm very excited. I feel like this is This is going to be a gorgeous class, to be honest. I think like it's going to be amazing. So the kit, so just so you know, the kit will have 2 of each of the different, so you will be able to do 2 of each of the different cards, so 8 total. And I'll send you the gems, the twine, the designer series paper, and then you do have to have the bundle as well as the stamp set. I am featuring 2 things, the bundle and the stamp set, mainly because I feel like they pair really beautiful together. So this is the one. And so anyway, the last day to sign up is on Thursday. So make sure you sign up by then, because that's your chance to get 8, you know, the kit to make 8 of those cards. Afterwards, of course, you know, you're going to have a Facebook Live and we're going to be crafting together, and there will be the chance to get just the kit. But you know how the kit is, you have to order $35 to get the kit, and you will only get the one, right? The one set of cards rather than having a couple, plus the extra product. So I feel like this is a great one to have. And if you have the bundle and the stamp set, please consider that one. I think it's a gorgeous one. The next class, which Jennifer and I keep talking about it, we are ready to release it. It's the Fun Folds, which is the class that we did at the Great American Scrapbook Convention. It was a great class, all about foam folds. There's new foam folds, different types. So it is this one. So stay tuned. I'm going to be sending the link, or we're going to be sending the link here shortly. Thank you, Sharon. Glad you like those, the cards from the totals. So anyway, so that's coming up. And then the next class that I am going to be releasing is a bingo, which I'm very excited with this one. This one features the sketch, do I have it here? A sketch butterflies, which, let me tell you, it's a super cute one. So the next bingo will be using this bundle. You do need to have that one because I'm going to be using, it's going to be all about butterflies. So let me show you the cards. I feel like you're going to love them. All of them are super, super cute. Doom, doom, doom. And then this one. So that's our bingo for next month. So stay tuned. I'll be sending the information about that one probably later this week. So those are the 3 card classes going on right now. And then finally, of course, there is the card club. Now, card club is featuring the beach days, which is the same set that we used 2 weeks ago. And this is my card club subscription, or my card class subscription, where every month you get a kit to make 5 cards featuring 1 bundle. And so this one is using the beach days, and it features the Full of Life designer series paper. There is this cute pearls, and I just love it. I think like right now it's great. It's just perfect for summer. You can use them for birthdays or just to send to your loved ones. So definitely, I feel like this is a great one. To learn more about this one, you have to go to creatingwithali.com/card club. And that's where you get all the information about it. So just read there. You can subscribe. And if you do subscribe, make sure you go back again to the same page, creatingwithali.com/card club. And fill out the Google forms, because that's where you tell me where to mail the kit. So anyway, so that's that. And again, you can, it is $45 and you can cancel at any time. And there's no hassle. Just let me know, or just go into PayPal and cancel it. Subscription goes between now and, what is today? June, right? So July 7th. So it's between now and July 7th you can subscribe. If you subscribe on July 8th, you get the following month's kit. But anyway, so for the beach day is now through July 7th, and the kit's cheap on July 20th. Hi, Jackie. So definitely check it out. I think it's one of the classes that a lot of you like, and some of you are in Card Club. So thank you, and shout out to you. Let me know if you're excited about the Beach Day Club. I definitely enjoy making those cards, and I feel like they are just perfect for summer. So anyway, so lots coming up, and I hope this weekend, maybe this weekend or next week, I can finish creating the Christmas class, because next month is July, and if you know, we start our Christmas series in July, where we do a stamp stack. So starting next month, we're gonna be doing Christmas in July, and then a stamp stack series where I release a card class every month to make 12 cards each month, so 3 of 4 different designs, and at the end of the whole series you end up with 60 cards. I believe it is 60 cards. So definitely definitely stay tuned, because we're gonna start. It goes for 5 months. Oh, Angelique says she loves Card Club and look forward to the beach. Said, oh, I know, it's gonna be super fun. So anyway, so that's July. And what else do we have going on in July? Oh, and then I have to finish designing the club for August, of course. So anyway, all right, so I think that's it as far as classes. I think we can go to let me change the camera, so give me a second. Let me put these things somewhere here, so that we can do the class. So anyway, so I'm gonna flip the camera, and like I said, we're gonna be using the Textured Floral. So let's go ahead. Let's see. Okay, I think, did it change? Nope. I think it did. Yes. All right, so I'm like, did it change? Yeah, there you go. So we have our host code here. I have already mounted everything. The only thing that I didn't do is just pick the sentiments that I'm going to be using. I think one of them is going to be birthday, and the other ones, we're probably going to be some of those. I think, maybe. So anyway, like I said, this is the stamp set. I really like the look, although it took me a little bit, you know, I'll be honest, it takes me always a little bit, because it's one of those that have the distinctive look, meaning it gives you the different shades. And so sometimes it feels like you're not inking well. Like I said, it takes you a minute, but then once you see them, all the flowers, you're like, okay, it looks great. So anyway, so this is that. And then here's the dies. Now, this is not anymore a bundle, because like I said, this is already like 2 years available. So it's not anymore a bundle. So you'll have to purchase the stamp set separate than the dies. The dies, yeah, and it's both are called the Textured Floral. So Textured Floral stamp set and the Textured Floral dies. The other thing I was gonna mention is that so as I was talking with another fellow demonstrator, she was telling me, or she was sharing with me, that it takes forever to design cards, right? And so I just wanted to give you a little bit of a quick process of what to do. Of course, you know that I have my card making 101, and so I always like to share that, because I feel like that's the biggest thing that we struggle, right? Like, how do we come up with card ideas? And also, I do have a PDF. If you go to my page, like here in Creating with Ali, I do have a pin post or a feature post to ask or request a guide on how to come up with card ideas. So that's totally free. You can request for that. Just send me or text me there, and then I'll send you the link. But anyway, yeah, pretty much what I do in this case is I selected the products that I want to use. And in this case, I've only selected the designer series paper and the dies. Some other times I go as far as I want to be using this ribbon and these gems. In this case, to be honest, because I knew I wanted to use this stamp set, I just went stamp set and the designer series paper. I think we're going to be selecting together the ribbon, which I think I'm going to go with like just the twine, and then it's just a matter of the gems. But again, the gems can be any sort of gems, right? So once I have that, I start stamping in the colors. So in this case, I went ahead and looked at what were the colors in this paper pack, right? And so in this case, we have the boho blue. For a minute I thought it was like Misty Moonlight, but I think it's there might be some Misty Moonlight and some boho blue, but I went with boho blue. I saw that there was this white wheat, the what is this color, mauve, moody mauve, and then I saw some I went with Pebble Path as well as, what is the other colors? Mossy Meadow, right? So I started just stamping. Now, I personally like Old Olive for a stamping. So I used the Old Olive, but when I was die cutting, there were some things that I did in Old Olive and some others that I did in Mossy Meadow. So anyway, so I just pick colors from the designer series paper and I start stamping. So then from there, let's go and start stamping. So I'm going to go ahead and bring my cardstock. Hold on. Let's see. Where is this cardstock? So I just bring pieces of cardstock, honestly. So in this case, and it's just scraps, as you can see. I always have scraps on hand, as you can see. And we're going to be using those here. Maybe those. There you go. So I just bring multiple scraps, in this case for stamping. And let's see. And because this is one of those sets that is photopolymer, let me bring this ones out. I just went ahead and started stamping and die cutting. That's all I did. So let me bring this back. So for this one in particular, oh, and let me get this for a second. For this one in particular, I need the Pierce mat. Because, oh, thank you, Pat, for sharing. By the way, thank you so much for sharing. That always helps me a lot. Hi, Yudi. And then I just started stamping. So at this point, I don't really have a card in mind, to be honest. At this point, especially for something that has so many florals and whatnot, I go by and say, okay, what are the colors in the designer's newspaper? Because that would help me define, right, what we are going to be using, right? Like the colors that we're going to be using. And then I just go and start stamping. Like I don't mind anything else. I don't have anything in mind right now. So I went ahead and put the larger flower in Moody Mauve. So let me just show you here. So I have here, like I said, I went with the colors that I sew. So I sew Old Olive because I don't really like to use Mossy Meadow for stamping. I like the cardstock, but not so much in the stamp set or the ink pad. I feel like the Old Olive kind of gives you that vibe as well. At least mine ink pad is a little bit too dark, I guess. Pebble Pad, Moody Mauve, Wild Wheat, Boho Blue. I do have Basic Beige as well, and then Early Espresso. Now, these two, I've used them more for the little pieces, and you're going to see here in a second. But these are the ones that I pretty much use for the flowers, except this one. I don't think I've used Wild Wheat now that I think about this, but I pull it out. So let's just use mauve. And to be honest, like for this time, I thought, okay, I'm going to be doing my Facebook Live with these. So I might need to do 3 of each, right? So you might want to do as many as you want. That always helps also when you're making cards. And so I'm going to go with this one. Now, this one is going to look super dark, and then you're going to see how it starts to see how it's really dark for right now. Let it dry. Like I said, it takes me a minute always with this one because I'm like, oh, it looks super dark. And then you're going to see how it starts getting better as it clears or as it dries. Then I'm going to go ahead and bring, and I would stamp 3 of these. And then I'll bring the beige, basic beige. And then I'm going to stamp that one here. See? So it kind of goes with the same. And again, it might look a little bit, someone, I read somewhere that you see it more like, what is this? Like, like a green, which I didn't thought so. But this one has like a river rock or a Sahara sand vibe. And as it dries, it gets more like a lighter, yeah, like a beige. Anyway, and then I'm going to go with this one. This is my boho blue. So for this one, just because I have this little one, let's use this scrap. Or this one, actually. And I'm going to be using the smaller of the... And again, it's going to take me a minute. See how it kind of looks? But that's how it's supposed to go. Like I said, it takes me just a minute. and then I get used to again. You know, like, oh, okay, that's what it is. But for a second, you're like, ooh, this looks like a little bit different. Like, I'm not stamping well. No, that's how it's supposed to be. Oh, by the way, thank you so much, Judy, for sharing. I really appreciate it. And then, so like I said, I would stamp several of these. And then let's do another of these. There's another flower, so I'm going to go ahead and get this one. And this is boho blue. And then let's do all the leaves. And again, I would do 3 of these, 3 of that one, 3 of that one. This little one, I end up doing more of those. This and that. Because I thought, well, I could pretty much add a lot of those throughout. Oh. Oh. Hi, Beth. Well, glad you found me. All right, now I'm going to go with the green on this one. And there is another one, another which kind of lines up with this one. And you kind of have to be playing a little bit with this as to how does that one fit. And I think it fits like so. There you go. Thank you, Kay, for sharing. I really appreciate it. All right, see? So that's how it looks. And then I will be adding some other leaves. Where's the other leaves? So I have this one. Now, this one I did 2 for each of the cards. Let me bring another one here. Does this one fit here? Yeah, it kind of fits there. See how it looks? Again, this is my old olive, which it kind of looks like the Mossy Meadow. That's what I'm like, I always go with old olive. And then let me do the other ones. So then, like I said, I have all my... Does this one fit for this? Ooh, barely. Barely. But that's okay, because I already have like cut everything. But like, barely. Right, so I would stamp that one. Okay. All right. So like I said, I would do 2 of this one, 1 of that. Then I will go back to the flowers. And for that, I'll go with the either the Pebble Path. So for these, I'm using, there's like a little, I don't even know how you call this thing, but a little blob. And you just put it in the middle here. And so now you have your flowers. See that? It starts looking a little bit better. Now for this one, I'm going to go and use, what did I use for those? I think I also used the same. Yes, I think this one was the one that I used. And I just put it right in the middle, like so. And then for this one, I'm going to be using Early Espresso. All right. And for that one, I've used, there were 2 images here. So I have that one. And then I went and add even more of those. So just to make it a little bit darker on that area. And like I said, I would just go and cut out as many. Now, again, I went with these colors because those were the colors that I saw on the designer series paper. Okay. So once I have all of that, and hold on, because I'm going to start moving all the pieces back, and I don't want to add any color where I don't want it. And then I will start die cutting. In this case, because I was thinking I'll do 3 cards with this set, I went and did almost 3 of everything, and then a lot more on the flowers. But everything else was like 3. And then on this one, I would do 6 because I want 2 per card. I did play a little bit with colors, and I went ahead and put some of the wheat, which I didn't use for this one. But I have them ready for another another card if I want. All right, so we have all those ready. So let me just move this aside. So I don't have, because there were so many. Okay, and then I'm going to be die cutting. As I'm starting die cutting, if you've noticed, on this set, you have some, let me just put this one back where it is, because it's driving me. So anyway, you can see, you can die cut all the flowers and everything, but then you also have this standalone foliage. And so I went ahead and die cut several of them. And again, different colors, different, you know, different shades, different patterns, if you will, right? So I have them in different, just so I can see what I want to be doing. And I love having these pieces because down the road, I can use whatever I still have and then do another card. So anyway, I'm not going to be die cutting. I did already all the die cutting so that we don't go. But once I have everything ready, so you're going to end up with something like this. I have a few that I have extras. Let me show you here. I don't have the big one, but I have several of those. See, I have my flowers. I have some leaves. See that? Then I have these ready to go and play. And so at this point is when I go and start looking for sketches. And if you know me, if you've been following me, you know I love sketches. I feel like sketches is just the easiest way to do cards. And so I think I said it was the 109. Hold on, let me see. I have sketch 109. Let me see. 90 something. Give me a second here. Which one it is? Oh no, it's not 109. 154. I'm like, hold on. This one is for a different one because I want to show you that. 154. But I do love. But it's not for this one. Is 156. Okay, the one that I'm going to show you here. So I've used 156 kind of, right? This sketch. And these are the ones that I've used. But of course you can see online for sketches, you can see mine doesn't have any measurements. I feel like you can do whatever you want. And, but anyway, in essence, I'm going to have a circle. I'm going to have my layers and then banners. That's all it was. I wanted something simple, because I knew I had different things, right? Like I have too many things going on. And so look at this. It already starts going that way, right? Like I have the lines for the banners, which we're going to be cutting. And then because I already have the pieces that I cut, I kind of start playing with how they're going to fit in the card. Okay. So like I said, I have my two flowers leaves. I have my flower already. See that? I have the boho blue flowers and the moody mauve. I have the leaves, right? And see how everything kind of color coordinate because you use the colors from the designer series paper. It's just so much easier. And so I have here my moody mauve, and this is 8.5 by 5.5. Folded in half. Then I have a designer series, another piece of cardstock, and this is same moody mauve. And I've already pre-embossed with the dashing embossing folder, which is a 3D. This is one of the new ones on our catalog, and look how beautiful it looks. I love it because it kind of gives you a texture for anything. You know, like this could go really well with everything and anything. So I'm going to have it that way. And then I have my pieces, right? So this one is, I believe it was 2 inches. And like I said, I don't care about measurements because if I had a scrap that is 1 3/4, it will equally work well with this, right? So this one is 2 by 5 1/4. This one is 4 by 5 1/4, so it's 1/4 inch smaller. So I'm going to go ahead and cut out a banner end on this one. So you can see this one is right the same, so I need to make it smaller. Because again, it's just a scrap that I have. Then I have a piece of boho blue. And this one is, no, I think, yeah, it's boho blue. Is that right? Hold on. Because now I'm questioning, is this boho or misty? Hold on. Oh, this is misty blue. Sorry, this is misty moonlight. So it's not boho blue. So this one in particular is misty moonlight. The ink pad that I've used is boho blue. All right, so now this one is 1.5 by 5. So you can kind of start seeing how these are going to be in different. And then I have a piece, an extra piece, which is 1 by 4.5, and this is going to go somewhere here. And then I have my circle, right? And then we're going to embellish. So now, you know, I still use my tailor tack punch, but of course you can use your scissors. So say that you have these, right? And you just cut like in the middle, and then you go point to point, okay? See, so you have something like that. So you can use your scissors. You don't have to have the punch. Now, I myself love the punch, that I still use it till this day. So I'm gonna be using it, which I know we don't sell anymore. It's retired. I'm so sorry. I just go faster with this one, if you will, and I already have it, so why not? So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and center this, and I'm gonna go and cut this much. Let me see, does this one fit? Yeah, see, I need it smaller. And then this one, yeah, it's the same deal. We're gonna be let's see. Oh, I need to cut a little bit more on that one. It is still not quite there, but once I have this one, yeah, there you go. And then I'm not going to be cutting anything on this one. Let's see, I might just make it smaller. I might need to make this one smaller, or maybe I do a banner. Why not? Maybe I also do a banner. Yeah, I think it looks nice as well. So make everything a banner. It's up to you if you want to leave it as a banner or not. Okay. Okay, you do, yeah, right? Like we have it, like let's just use it. So this is where it's gonna go. So anyway, so let's go ahead and glue these pieces. And somewhere here I have my adhesive, yes. Oh, not this. Oh, yeah, yeah. For a second I was like, wait a minute. Oh. All right, so I'm gonna have this one come here. What size is the circle? I think it's the largest one from the stylish shape, so it should be around 3 inches. Yeah, it's like about 3 inches. So this is the largest circle. But make it work. Like if you have a smaller flower, right, you can make it work. Now, also, if you have different shapes, that's the other thing. So on a sketch, I always put either a circle, a square, or something. But those could be anything you want, right? Like if you have a different shape, right? Like from the stamp set that goes into this suite has some hexagons, so you can use those as well if you want. So, and you can put it like so if you want. So you can, white would be better. Like instead of a circle, you can use something like that, and it will look, in fact, let's just see, maybe I like that one better. I don't know. See, so you can have your flowers. Ooh, well, see, like I said, I always have kind of like, I can go with circles, but maybe I'll end up with this. No, I think I'm going to stick with a circle. But anyway, you can do these with anything you want, right? Like any label you have, you see, it will work equally nice. So now we're going to go ahead. And by the way, so as always, I have the special with the host code. So if you place an order with me using the host code between now and June 29th, which is this Saturday, you'll get the card kit to make the cards from tonight. Just make sure you use that host code, except if you're placing a $150 order. At that point, do not use the host code so that you get the host benefits. But you will get the card kit. And if your order is $50, then you get the embellishment, which we'll figure out right now what embellishment we're using, because I haven't figured out that part yet until we start putting the embellishments. So anyway, I would go ahead and put this one's here, right? And then I feel like for this one, I want to put the one that says birthday blooms for you, right? And see, I will put this one right here. So this is where I thought we need to have this one clean, because I need to start getting some of those. So I would put something like very close to this area. Hi, Kathy. And I'm gonna be using where is my, oh, here, this. So let me start moving things around for a second. And I will be using for this one early espresso. Okay. You can also use a different color if you want. So birthday blooms for you. I feel like that one looks okay. I'll put this one somewhere here. So I'm going to go ahead and have this one right now here. I'm trying to position everything, so I might need to move this. I don't want that one right here. And I want a flower right there. And then I want this one right here. So I might put this one more like here. And instead have that one come here, you know? Yeah, I think I'm gonna go this route. Okay, so I'm gonna be putting something here. We just need to know where I can fit that one, right? So around this area, it looks okay. See, so maybe a smaller one will be better, but just gonna see how you want it. So I'm gonna go ahead and have this come. Yeah. Then I'm gonna go and have this one here. And I can add, you know what, let's add a few of these. Oh, you know what? I saw my friend Sarah at the American convention, and she gifted me, so I need to do that. She gifted me a little what is this? Like dispensers of glue, so that I don't have a sticky finger. So I need to put those. I just thought about that because she just gave me that last Friday, and I forgot to change it. But I'm gonna be changing my, like, she just had to put the adhesive into those dispensers, and then it's easier, and it will be like a fine tip or whatnot, you know. So I'm dying to try it out, and then I forgot. So I will be using them. I have here the, see, let me show you here. She gave me, so I need to put it in one of those. She just gifted this, like I said, on Friday. So, and see, it has a little, like a fine tip. So I am, yeah, I'm dying to do this and try to see how that goes. Then I'm going to be adding this one like somewhere here.
Nope, it's black. Black. Oh wait, it's yellow. Be our guest. Our guest.
Baja la ropa, Addison.
right, so let's just put some adhesive there. Okay. Yeah, see, I'm already feeling it in my fingers. And then I'm gonna have that one come here. Should I have some of these leaves come this way? And then have this one come here. Yeah. Yeah. So for this one though, I'm gonna go ahead and add dimensionals. I'm gonna be adding this one. Should be using my crafting. So I have that one. And then I need a dimensional right there. Okay. Yeah. And then I need to add this one. There we go. Oh. And let's take care of that. Actually, I've moved that one up higher, but that's okay. It is okay. And I'll put this one right there. So let's glue this one first. Hola, gordita. So let's just put this one first. Just want to make sure. And then I'm going to be adding this guy. Oh, like right there. See? I don't think I need, what is this called? Like a bow or something. I feel like this one is already too, you know, decorated. But I definitely would like to add some gems. Now, gems wise, let's just think about these. So I've been putting my gems here, so give me a second. So we could go, we could go with something like this. Ooh, oh, maybe I go with that one. I think I'm gonna go with this. Let me see if I have a used one. Hold on, what is that? This is the, here we go. I have one that is already. So I think I'm gonna go with the pearls, you know? So if you order is $50, right? We're gonna go with the pearls, okay? You're gonna be getting a pack of the pearls. Oh, thank you, Gail. Gail is a beautiful cluster of flowers and leaves. Yeah. Like I said, that's where I feel like if you have a set like that, just cut out so many of them, because then it's just very easy to lay them out and then work with your sketch and you have something really quick. All right, so here we go. So this one comes, as you can see, we have like two different sizes, the larger and the small ones. So we can use, ooh, look at this. I could be using them somewhere here, actually. Okay, and I might do another one there. And again, you'll get a full pack, so you can add as many as you want. right? And I feel like I might want to do another one right here. So anyway, you can put as many as you want. But they look kind of cute. And then anytime I do tone on tone, I like to add this with dimensionals. I feel like that way you can kind of see better the different layers. Now, if you want to save on cardstock, you could emboss only the card base. I tend to, you know, use a separate layer, you know, but I've also seen cards where they emboss, where it's only embossed this section. So you would put your card on your embossing folder, right, like so, and then run it through. So you could do that and then get the embossed part. In my case, most of the times I like to add a separate layer. I just feel like I like the layers, the dimension, and if I have a tone on tone, then I love adding it with dimensionals because that way you can see the different layers. But like I said, it looks also really nice if you emboss the card base instead of adding a layer too. So oh, this is sticking here. Alrighty. So now that I have that, see that? Hi, Florence. Glad you are able to catch me live today. So very nice, right? And again, like I said, at the end, please remind me to show you the cards from like Card Club like last year, I think it was, a few months ago, because you're going to see that these, you can use this set with other colors. I think at the time for Club, it was the pastels, the subtle collection, and it looks really nice. So anyway, so now we're going to have this one. And, oh, I have an old twine here that let's use. I found some twine. So this one, I want to use a Sketch 154, which you're going to see it here. The only thing that I didn't kind of added was the yellow section, but it's in essence kind of like the same, where you have like two different patterns of designer series paper. We're going to be adding a ribbon, and I went ahead and have this one with that one. I still have to figure out as far as sentiment. I don't know if I want the sentiment or maybe I'll put it differently. So we'll see. We'll figure out those things here in a second. But this is the extent of what I said. Like I like to have a sketch and then kind of play with what I already have. So this is where I mentioned having all the pieces cut out will help you in the designing. So similar, I have those. Now, if you're just joining us, I show how to stamp the images from the Textured Floral at the very beginning. So you can watch the replay for that and see I have here my, this one with, what is this, wild wheat. So this is where I use the wild wheat. Okay, so my card base in this one is mostly meadow, which I really like. And again, it's part of the colors that are on the designer series paper. Then I'm going to go ahead, fold it in half. I have another piece of the cardstock, and you can see I've embossed it as well with the dashing. I think all three cards were embossed with this one, the dashing embossing folder, which is a really cool one. You can have that one, right? This is going to go like so. And then I have my two pieces of designer series paper. Now, this one is, let's think about this. What is this? 3 1/4. Yeah, 3 1/4. Is that right? Hold on. Yeah, 3 1/4 by 4 3/8. And then I have a piece that is 3 by 4 1/4. Okay. So I'm going to have them in an angle, right? Kind of like so. And see. Yeah, I'm going to have them here in an angle. And then I have, And this is why I didn't want to add that other piece. I felt like within the flowers and everything, you were not going to see it. And then I have a piece of designer series paper. And this one is 3/4 of an inch by 3. And I need to cut a little because it's actually like 3 and 1/8, but it's actually should be a 3. So I need to cut out a little piece here. So it's going to go like so. Okay. Let me glue this section first so I can cut it out. Oh. So it's just a little tiny. Like I said, I always use my scraps. And I just cut a little piece. Right? And then here are the pieces that I'm going to be using. Right. So I'm going to have that one. Let me glue. This is the one where I was debating whether I do. So I found an old linen thread that I'm like, let's just start using them. Our linen thread now comes like in a tube, but I found this one. This is an old one. So I figured, let's just start using this. I mean, still linen thread, right? We used to have it in this presentation. Now, for when I mail cards, sometimes the mailing, the one this way, mailing linen thread is not as good idea because sometimes it tangles and whatnot. So, but in a lot of my classes, I've already gave you like a full spool, so I won't be mailing. Let's just, there you go. So I have it more like so. And then I'm just gonna use a little bit of tape here. There you go. And I'm gonna use a little bit more here. There you go. There you go. See? So it adds a little something there. Yeah. And so now we're gonna go ahead and glue these pieces. Ooh, I love this one too a lot. This one, I wanted to use this side a lot, and somehow because of the flowers and whatnot, I decided to go with the other one. But let me put this one out so that I know how to position this. And then I'm going to go ahead and have this one right there. So you have it right there. And then I'm going to go ahead and have this like so. And have this one like this. So this is going to be about the same thing. Now this time I have this one. Actually, no, I need to So I might need to change a little bit things. And then have something like that. And then get this one right here. So something like that. And then I want to have the sentiment. Now, for the sentiment, I think I'm going to go with a grateful heart because I just want something little here. I don't want something that big, right? I did like the one that says, every thought of you makes me smile. But it's too large for this piece, right? Like, it would hide this part. However, this will go really well. And as far as color, I might go with, what would be a good color? Like crumb cake, maybe, right? Maybe crumb cake. Yeah, maybe crumb cake would be good. Or, I could have, wild weed would be better. Hold on, wild weed. Let's see. Yes, I'm gonna go with wild weed. I think that one will bring the what with there. See, so you just play it with it. We just go. Let's see. I probably need no more than 3 inches here. I think. I'm saying that and I haven't even seen the sentiment. Yep. See? So let's just bring stamp set. Not a stamp set, a block. See, I was at the scrapbook convention and we have to label everything with the color, so I haven't cleaned it up, so you can see still says Alley Petunia. So that we know whose block it is, right? And which color the customers are using it, right? Because we have make and takes. Anytime we do those events, we have make and takes, and so we bring everything with a grateful heart. Okay, there we go. Same. Beautiful. And now we need to cut this one again. I might even need to cut a little bit more if I want. Yeah, much better. Okay. So now, I'm going to have this one come somewhere here, and it looks okay. And I'm going to go ahead and use again the Tailor Tack Punch. I showed you earlier how to cut out with your scissors, so you'll do the same if you don't have this punch. All right. And I could have it somewhere here and then cut it out, right? Yeah. So I think I'm going with this. I think that's the way I'm going. So first things first, I'm going to go ahead and based on this needs to be here. I'm going to be adding that one. Because I want to have that one somewhere here, right? Ooh, or maybe I can have it in there and there. Yeah, maybe I like this one better that way. So I can cover that space. Oh, thank you, Pat. Glad you're liking it. Okay. Then I'm gonna have that one right here as a reference, so I know. And I'm gonna have that one right here. So okay. Mm-hmm. Yep. And then I'll have this one come here. I feel like this one has to be moved a little bit different. Or maybe add this one right here. And have this one right here. I feel like there's too much blue on this side, so I'm gonna go this way. Yeah. So I'm gonna be adding. Oh. All right, so now that we have these, we're gonna be adding dimensionals. Where are the dimensionals? I lost them. Over here. Oh, here. Well, I found the little ones. Oh, here. So now that I have that, then we can start. And you kind of have to be putting the dimensionals kind of like overlapping them so they're not sticking together, you know. And then the rest we can add the little ones. So oh. Oh my goodness, this one is messed up. So let's add that one. And another one here, and another one there. And I do tend to add a lot of them. That's okay. You know me by now. Okay, I feel like that's okay. We did have a good attendance. At least Friday, that I went on a Friday pad, and the GASC at Denton, so Great American Scrap Convention at Denton, was very similar. Like our BOGO and our make and takes were very similar to what we had in at Arlington. So I think overall was about the same. I haven't heard from Jennifer how it was on a Saturday, but Friday was very comparable to the other one in Arlington. So that was pretty good. All right, and then I'm gonna have this one right here. And for this one, I feel like I need to add a little bit of adhesive. Now I should have here my, what is this? Crafting thing, right? My crafting tool. And yet I forgot. It's somewhere here, I'm sure. Oh, I need to be... like this, right? Yeah. I think it's fine. I think we're good. Oh. Okay, and then I just need to cut this little section. There we go. And then we need to add some of the gems here. There we go. And again, you can have as many as you want. And then we're gonna glue this onto our card. So this is gonna go right here. Whew. Alrighty. Oh. Alrighty. Let's just take this out. Alright, I think I have them all. How does this thing opens? Like this. Okay. Alright. And here you have this one, right? So there you have it. To that. So again, using the same colors from the designer series paper. Okay, let me go to the last one. And the last one, kind of the same thing. Just went, for this one I went with crumb cake. So I have crumb cake, 8.5 by 5.5. We're gonna fold it in half. Then I have, oh here, I have same thing with this layer. So this one is 4 by 5.25, which is gonna go right on top. I've already pre-embossed. Oh, thank you so much, Beth. Beth Bill, sorry. So anyway, this one I've already pre-embossed as I show on the first. Like I said, all cards are being embossed with the dashing embossing folder. So it is a great one, like I said, just because it goes really well with any theme. And then I have designer series paper. Again, another of the sketches. So now this one is 1 3/4 by 4 3/4. Thank you so much, Pat. And it's gonna go right here. Then I have a piece designer series paper, and this one is 3.5 by 2.5. And so I'm gonna have it like so. And then I have a piece that is 1 inch by 3 3/4, and this one is gonna go right here. And then we're gonna add the flower. So let me go ahead and first glue these pieces so that we can put the cluster of flowers. And again, if you just join us, you can watch the replay at the very beginning. That's where I share the stamping, the colors I use, right? Because I pretty much have already die cut everything for these cards just to make it. And even then, I mean, I do a lot of these beforehand, and even then it's still a good hour and something, right? I'm trying to put it as an hour, you know, like to do this video in an hour, and somehow I end up with like an hour and a half, an hour and 20 minutes, I think. So I think right now we're already at an hour and 15. So hopefully we're ending soon. So this is not too long for you guys. All right, so we have it right there. And then we have this one. And all right, so once I have that, let's go ahead and add this ones already, since we know this goes like so. Right, and so we're gonna start adding these, and I feel like I want to be adding this one right here, this one right there, very similar to the other one we just did. So this one I'm going to be putting it like so, so I can have this right here, something like this, and then add this one right there. Right, so something like that. So let's start adding all these pieces. So I'm gonna go ahead and add this one right there. So let's bring the all right, so now I'm going to go ahead and add this one right here. And then I'm going to have right here. This time I'm just gonna go glue dot. Oh, thank you, Christine. I'm glad you are enjoying it. Like I said, I just thought it was it would be a good time to share again the whole process of the designing part. And again, there is a PDF that you can get on my page. You just go to the feature post, and I do have a guide that you can get where I explain I don't know if in more detail, but it's just a good PDF guide for you to get the process, you know, have a file that has all of these. Just because I did had a conversation with someone today, and literally that was the thing, that, oh, I cannot even believe I can design 5 cards with the, you know, with like some tools every month. And I'm like, what? Like, no, this is super easy. Let's not complicate things. Just pick the tools or the things that you want to be using and let's get going. So that's what I wanted to share again, because it's been a while. I should be doing fairly soon one of those designer series paper challenge. Maybe I'll do it a little bit different this time. I don't know. I'm still debating. But I know that's a popular event that I do every year. So maybe I do this here soon. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah. Doop, doop, doop. Let's start adding the little ones. Oh, Christine, you say you're loving the cards. Oh, good. I'm glad. I'm glad you are. Doop. All right, I think I have them all. And yeah, at some point I need to stop. Because I end up adding so many. All right, we're almost done. Oh, I need to add a sentiment too. Ooh, hold on. Or maybe we leave it without sentiment, and then, you know, we can add it at the end, you know, in the inside, you know, when we're ready to mail it. Okay. And I feel like maybe here we do something. I might go with the blue in this one, don't you think? Maybe go with blue. And let's see, I have some scraps here. This is Misty Moonlight. I think blue would be good. And we'll do the same as with the other one. I think, oh, I have another strip here. I'll do a 3 inches. We'll do the stamping and early espresso. And we do the same. We're gonna go with this. Let's just oh, this one seems to be a little bit crooked. Let's see. Yeah, much better. Let me throw these. And then yeah. Oh, I cut this wrong. There you go, better. There you go. And then I can have this one right here. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and add that one. Yeah. I think I went crooked here, as you can see. That's okay. It is what it is at this point, because I have everything glued down. Does this fit? I think it does, yes, okay. Oh, thank you, Marcia. I'm glad you're liking them. And like I said, I'll show here how they look with, lighter colors, you know, because this one seems to be like too dark. But that's following the designer series paper, right? I love using the designer series paper as the inspiration for color combinations. Because if you see the designer series paper and you like it, that means that, you know, it's a pretty good color combo, right? And also it helps me see other color combinations that I would have never thought of. So I love using the designer series paper as my source of inspiration, and of course having a Stampin' Up color coordination makes it so easy, right? Let's see. So now we're gonna go ahead and put it, and then add the pearls, and pretty much I'm done. And I'll show you the other cards here. Give me 1 second. And that way you can also let me know which one is your favorite from tonight. Cards, this one opens like so. Oh my goodness. I need to replace those. Whew. So let's just get those two back. And the one. All right. Whew. All right. All right. Now we're going to go ahead and add the gems. There we go. All right, and again, you can have as many as you want, but here are the 3 cards from tonight. You can see them. It's like different, oh, this is 1, 2, 3, right? Different sketches, if you will, right? So, I don't know, I like them all. Let me show you the other ones. Like I said, so back when I did the card club, and I don't remember the month this was, but I wanted to use the, oh, I should have used the butterflies. That also looks nice. But anyway, I wanted to use the subtle color designer studios paper, and so look at all of them. They look really nice, right? And you can see it's about the same. You just do clusters of flowers. I love my greeting. To this one too, and the purple, of course, that one is my favorite because I love purple. But see, so again, it's just a matter of finding the designer studios paper and hold on, finding the designer studios paper that you like, and then stamp the flowers on those colors, and then just get the sketches and make it work, right? So Christina says, oh, the sentiment. No, it's still there. It kind of got lost. I probably should have gone with a different color, now that I think about it, but it's okay. It's okay. It's still there. So anyway, let me know which one is your favorite. I always love, reading that part. Because as number 1 is your favorite, so this one is your favorite. Number 1, T for Angelique. Oh, I guess that's coming up as a favorite. Pat also said that's their favorite. They are all pretty. Thank you. All right, I think those are the ones. Pretty much everyone have thought about number 1. Jackie says also number 1. Cindy Smith says she likes the color combo on number 3, so that one. Paula also vote for number 3. Oh, Rhonda says she didn't realize this said still. Yeah, this one is still available, so it's right there. And it goes really well with this designer studios paper. Flo says the first one is her favorite. So I think the first one was the one who caught the most of the attention. Christina said the middle one's number 2. The dark green really pops. I know, right? Marcia says they are all beautiful. So thank you. Like I said, you can get the card kit in the mail to make these cards. You need to be placing an order. Using this host code, $35 minimum will get you the card kit, and then if your order is $50, then you get also a pack of the pearls that we used tonight. You do have to be, so one of these. So you need to have the bundle, of course, because I cannot send any of the stamp images, so you'll get one of these. And of course, if your order is 150 or more, do not use the host because you still get the kit and the gems. But you also get the host benefits from Stampin' Up. So anyway, so thank you so much. I'll see you next week. So far, everything is planned for next week. Just said... Oh, and of course, Angelique said, of course, I love the purple. That, yeah, right. Not like that one is from Card Club, and yes, I agree with you. That one is my favorite. You all have a great week, and I'll see you next week. Have a good night. Bye for now.